So yeah,
Rip the Rhythms, home of podcast foreplay.
Good evening. How are you? In this episode of the Riffs End
9
podcast, we're going to get up close, personal, and German on you.
That's about as much as I
German
know.
on you.
That's right. Oh,
Hasselhoff.
You know how they
That
say
reminds
put
me
some
of a
English
joke.
on it? Put some German on it.
Put some
Farfig.
German on it.
Farfignugan.
So, all right. So,
haven't heard that in a while.
he said 9 instead of his name. So now we got to do it again.
9 times.
9 times. Hey, I'm Kevin McLaughlin, and this is the Riffs End.
Rhythms Podcast, and I'm Paul Robertson.
That's what I did.
There we go.
I did it slightly different, and you just didn't
Got it
catch
right.
up to
Yeah.
me there. on that
Forgot.
one. I was expecting you to have some wit.
Well, Devin says we never do it all the same anyways.
We never do it the same. That's part of the thing.
That's what she said. That keeps the spontaneity alive.
Keeps it spicy in
That's
here.
right. Yeah, spicy.
That's right.
Right. That's how they like it. So yeah,
Rip the Rhythms, home of podcast foreplay.
Yes.
New intros every time. Keep it different.
We
that could be a great new show, actually.
yeah, right.
Tune into the podcast.
Introduce the
foreplay.
subject from a little different angle every
That's
time,
right.
so it doesn't get boring.
And they keep coming back for more.
Yeah, well,
So-
let's see if that works.
So it's October.
It is October, and October begs the absolute question of, should we be drinking German beer? Absolutely.
9.
No, that means no. That means
That's all.
How
I
do you
know.
say? There is no word for yes in German. Those
Well,
people
let's
are
ask our in-house.
You've only ever heard 9.
Yeah, 9. I've only there you go. I've only ever heard 9.
So let's ask our.
I thought it was almost there, so I kept trying. I was going for a 10, but they were just rejecting me.
There it is.
And we've got a guest in the house, Mr. Brad Brock himself, who is a experienced Rocktoberfest celebrator.
Yes.
Look at that shirt.
Yes. Rocktoberfest. It's one of my many favorite times of year.
Absolutely.
I love living. It's just great.
Any time of year that's dedicated to including beer drinking is good.
Yes. Yes. What you're looking for is da.
What?
Oh, that's
Da.
yes.
Da.
That's
da
not
is
Russian.
yes.
Isn't that Russian?
It's a lot of the Romance languages of Europe. Yes.
Whoa! You speak romance?
I
So
don't think,
short-
I don't think German's a romance.
That's also like tied deeply into the words for father. Da.
Well, for an Irishman,
In
yes.
Gaelic, da is dead.
Or do you just hear a lot of da 9, da 9?
Well, you're probably at one of those hostels.
No, Paul. I've never heard that, and I
don't
never
know.
will.
Somebody's over there laughing their ass off.
That
to
is
that
not
one.
funny at all, and I think you just broke international law with that phrase. And I'm not sure I want you here anymore, honestly. That was when you listen back to this, you're going to be like, "Oh, why didn't he punch me?"
9.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I won't punch.
There
you.
we go.
But don't ever say that again, please.
This is gonna be a fun edit.
Yes, no, yes,
No,
no,
that
yes,
should-
no.
Yes. No. No. Yes. Da
Okay.
is yes for German. What is it?
Yeah.
Ja is that's
Ja.
no that's
Yeah.
that's Jamaican for yes.
Yeah, man.
Ja.
I believe that's pronounced yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
da
There
was,
you go.
was
Yeah.
Russian.
Yeah. Oh, Swedish. That's almost.
I might even be mixing it up with Dutch.
Oh, yeah, Dutch.
so
Oh,
it
it's
gets
all
kinda thrown
it's all
away
your
in
fault
there.
that you've thrown us on a tangent here, and I almost got knocked out.
So what now? Apparently, I've been thoroughly rejected by Germans because I only know 2 words: 9 and verboten, which means that's forbidden.
Ah.
I thought I was almost there.
I thought it was for verbatim.
Well, no, it's
okay.
It just means you can't do that.
Okay. All right, don't do that then.
Well, gentlemen, the most important German word that we need to know tonight is Prost!
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Beer.
Have a happy Cocktober.
What?
Oh my goodness.
No, that's a different one. That's a different one.
You mispronounced.
That's
Brock.
Brazzers.
Well, I was looking at Paul's computer a minute ago, so I was influenced.
Oh my, yes. Well, no wonder
right.
he's got the.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I'm not even gonna repeat that phrase.
He's speechless. Why? So anyway, yeah. So we've got Oktoberfest here. So we figured we'd rip off the idea from Brad's show because it's been just popping on the audio streams.
So we're gonna give Germany a reason to increase their responsive tariffs.
Yes. It's like, geez.
Yeah, because they don't want any of this over there. That's for sure. But we honor the beer drinking tradition of Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
Europe is known for its many flavors of beer, and in the fall, when the beers are made and available and fresh, it's a celebration.
So what is actually, so Brad, since you've covered it many times every year, annual event on your show, what is the origination of Oktoberfest?
Well, it was originally a celebration of a marriage from the Prince of Germany and some lady named Thiesenweiss. And so it was a big celebration.
It becoming the princess.
Yes. So it was a big celebration for that particular union. And everybody had such a good time, they just kept on with it. And so in modern times, it was local breweries that would come and pop up tents and be like, come drink our beer. And then everybody really loved that. I can't imagine why. So it just kind of grew into this big thing. And like with anything, it just, it's kind of like Mardi Gras, kind of had humble beginnings. And it is just now the big thing to do in Munich when you're there.
So I'm just realizing, like, a pint of beer is not as big as a big German Stein.
Yeah, a Stein is typically like a liter.
A liter. Oh, okay.
Oh, like a liter hosen?
Yeah, that's why they call them liter hosen, because
Oh.
you got to drink a liter before you're willing to wear that.
Jeez. I'm not fitting into that. So have you been to Oktoberfest?
In Vero Beach, yes. Yes, Vero Beach, Florida. Yes, I have.
And
No,
it's
I've never been to Munich.
Authentic as the best.
They actually do a really nice job. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I've never been to Munich for Oktoberfest. It's on the list.
Yeah.
It's on the It's on the same list as St. Patrick's Day in Dublin.
Yeah, because you're a world traveler.
Yes, it's what I do for a living. Yes,
I know.
I kind of a big deal.
Because recently, I don't know if I should announce this out loud or because I know you won the Powerball recently.
I did. I hit the Powerball.
So you can stop working and everything then.
Yes, as long as I can live off of $8 from only hitting the Powerball.
Yo, I hit $3.90 from Patreon the other day.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Someone loves you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's that switch up on your day ones type money.
That's 6, 7.
That's a Gen Z joke.
Yes. God. So, yeah. So Oktoberfest, yes. Yeah, I haven't been. So, yeah, they do a lot of Lantana. There's a big one here in Lantana.
I was going to say,
actually.
anything in America, Americans, we
Drinking.
love to
Yeah.
culturally appropriate for the reasons of celebrating and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is a big thing. But it's, there's more to Oktoberfest than just drinking. It's a food thing. There's games to
Pretzels.
play. There's you guys Kevin was on our show and we did Stein holding, which we do every year, and that's just
Still got a little tweak in there for that.
yeah, I really, the next day I had a really rough time. My life was not good.
I have a secret to winning that. I win that every year. And I have no, I didn't win the first year, but I got it down for the second and third.
Don't tell him.
I have a secret.
Tell me your secrets.
If I do, it won't be a secret anymore.
Ah, fine.
Off camera,
I'll have to go back to the episode and watch.
Go to our Patreon
Because
page.
Jordan and I, we failed miserably. We were out real quick.
There's a and I'm going to share it with you, Brad, because you deserve to win.
Your own contest.
But no one else can hear.
Shh.
Everybody cover their ears.
Not tonight. So the Oktoberfest issue of the Riffs and Rhythms
Yes.
is happening as we speak right now. If you don't have a beer in your hand, What's wrong with you? Get one.
Go get one.
Go get one. Push pause. Go to the store. Get a German beer, or just go through the refrigerator. Get a beer, and if you don't have a beer, get something alcoholic, and then start drinking it with us.
That's right.
Because this show is best enjoyed while drinking.
While inebriated, yes.
Yeah.
And at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's right.
Or high.
What the hell are you doing
Or
over there?
while you're awake.
Doing a science experiment over here.
He's making a. You don't know how to
your
do
mic.
that, do you?
I'm not making the can into a piece. I'm like itself. I'm turning. Trust me, I got a plan over here. Don't worry.
He's like, don't pay attention to me. I'm gonna make all this fucking noise.
There's a way to do that. It's way easier.
AMSR over there, Devin.
There.
So
Metal
yeah,
can
so
AMSR.
so obviously since we're a show about music stuff, figured we do a German music.
German music.
Yes, music.
So Paul did a ChatGPT search, and he asked ChatGPT to tell him about the best German bands, and his ChatGPT did not spend much time looking.
Yeah, because Lou Bega's not even on it.
The Scorpions were not, like, none of the German bands that I've ever heard of were on it. All it did was promote something called krautrock. Have you heard of this?
Krautrock? Like sauerkraut?
Yes, krautrock.
First there was yacht rock. Now
There's krautrock.
I'm going to have to. Yeah, exactly. And there were two bands on there I've never even heard of them.
Can that even be a title without us getting, in trouble for any type of slur or whatever?
Well, apparently your ChatGPT thinks it's the best thing that there is when it comes to German music.
See, I didn't even know what I shared with the ChatGPT results.
You shared a results that said krautrock is where it's at for German music, and here are
Well,
the two
I
bands.
printed it out on paper so that we can all have it here. But I also can't read.
I was disappointed.
Thank you for bringing it up for all of us.
I was like, does this guy not know how to do a prompt, or is just his? Maybe did you get the free version of ChatGPT, or
No, I paid my $20.
did you make the
free.
search while you were on like 3G internet and then no Wi-Fi?
3 Germans internet. 3G.
I didn't even know they still had 3G until I went to the UK. There are places that they just have 1G and no Gs. It actually said NOG on my phone one time.
What about the OGs?
There was no
That was
OGs.
it was OGs? 0 Gs?
It was terrible. Reception was not good at best.
Uh-oh. We got Smarty Brad now.
Oh, yeah, that's because I'm old and I cannot read. I should have made the font larger.
Oh my!
What is it? 12? Size 12?
But I don't know what she was looking
Is it
at.
Pica or Elite?
Because I don't have krautrock on here.
Maybe I got diverted to some other.
Oh, so now we know. Maybe
And
it's
the,
just
and the
Kevin
very
then.
first band on this list for me is the Scorpions.
As they should be. They're
Oh.
the biggest selling German band ever.
What does yours
in
say,
any
Devin? You
genre.
got the text. What does yours at the top? Does it say rock and metal legends?
Hold on.
Brad?
Yeah, mine says rock and metal legends.
Oh, so it's Kevin. You can't stand the truth.
Yeah, Kevin's GPT was like, "Oh, it's clear that you like krautrock."
Maybe it's because I don't even subscribe to ChatGPT.
And you are not the Chat GPT.
This is not the ChatGPT you're looking for.
Maury Povey just showed up. You are not the father.
It's not about you, man. Why would you say that to this poor girl?
All right, so you want to go run through that?
Yeah, but
See if we agree.
but I think
Top German
that we
bands.
need to have a little bit of the Sabbath here
Oh,
before we run through some
Little
shit.
Shabbat?
What are we? Is that even a thing in talking about?
It's not Saturday.
So I'm just gonna have a beer, and then we could go through this
Look
list.
at that.
Nice.
Oh boy,
He's broken out Das Boot.
this is why we need production people and a bartender.
That's exactly right. I couldn't wear a shirt of myself holding Das Boot and not actually hold Das Boot.
Did you have bring? Do you got
So,
happen to have any
Paul?
pretzels?
I didn't bring any pretzels, but I did think about it.
Did you bring a second boot?
I did not bring a second
Oh, so,
boot.
all right. So we're going to do a solo jug.
I put all the boots and the steins away. Boots
Just
and
one,
steins
it's not even a
boots
booty.
and
It's just a
steins.
boot.
Hey.
You need to
So-
lick that Stein.
Are you guys ready? We're gonna fill Das Boot, and
Solid.
no, I'm not gonna chug Das Boot. I'm just gonna drink out of it.
All right.
Would you like a straw?
Oh no, no. Oh, sure. Tracy, hit me up. Get in.
Jeez.
Just go for it. There we go.
Oh, look at that! Look at that foam.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there
all
you
right.
go.
The
Yeah,
Germans like
Put that right
head.
up to the camera there.
They do.
And I do
Germans
too.
like head.
Good amount of head on there is important.
I like head too.
I packed a cooler, you guys.
We see that.
Why do I see a theme with the Bush Light?
The Bush
Zone?
Light is good for chugging because it chugs very chuggability. It's got a high chuggability.
It has a high chuckability. Ask Ellie.
Yeah.
She knows.
Bush
Well-
is back in fashion these days.
Oh, my favorite
I
cheap
know.
beer
Always
is
the
Bush.
one.
Well, show us your chugs, Brad.
All right. I'm going to put another beer in here.
Oh my!
And then
you
we
gotta
can
bring it all
carry
the way
on
to
with
the
this.
top. He's just gonna casually drink that big old boot.
So this is like 2.5 beers.
Yeah, we figured it out. Well, at least I finally noticed.
What size is that? The size is that a mold of your foot? Look how small that foot is.
Shut the fuck up. You're an asshole.
Wow.
And so what if it is?
That looks like a sock in Antarctica,
Now, in Germany,
frozen.
We have a little toast song, and Kevin learned it. So here we are. It's called an Ein Prosit, and it goes Ein Prosit, der Möglichkeit. Ein Prosit, der Möglichkeit. Tiki taki, oi, oi, oi. Tiki taki, oi, oi, oi. Tiki taki, oi, oi, oi. Prost.
Roast.
Now let's look at this list.
Our
Now
tow
I'm
tru-
prepared.
Our tow
The
truck neighbors.
scorpions are on the top of the list.
They are on the top of the list.
Yes, they are.
All right, am I reading? This is going to get real
Absolutely.
weird after this boot.
Just go for it.
We're gonna do the
weirder
chuggy
better.
files.
The chuggy.
The Chuggy Files. They call me Chuggy Bear. Oh, Chuggy Bear.
Oh, you just made that can into a very.
Jeez,
That
Dude,
is-
that'll work.
That's
That-
not bad.
Oh, now I
that'll
see
work?
what you're doing. Okay,
That's
I
pretty
get it.
good work
I get it,
there.
yeah.
It's loose though, so I don't know if it's gonna really work.
Yeah, that's what you told her.
Yeah, put a little juicy fruit around there.
Bend it.
Over here, Arts and
Well, I
Crafts
need it
Day.
to fit into here more.
Fucking Gen Z's over here trying to fashion stuff.
Chemistry class.
Yeah, step out of
there.
the way. There's a pro
Chemistry
coming.
class.
Hey, Tracy, she might know the tech. She might know the
She
method
might.
over here.
So,
All right. Well, while they're
let's go.
fucking around with all that, yeah, we'll start. We'll start with this rock and metal legends from Germany. I will say on this list there are a lot more people than I thought there was going to be, even though Lou Bega did not make the list. Scorpions, obviously, first, right? One of the best known German rock bands worldwide, famous for anthems like Rock You Like a Hurricane. Interesting for Germany. Don't think they've ever seen one. And Wind of Change.
Yep. That was played at the tearing down of the wall in Berlin.
Now, I'm not going to lie with the I grew up listening to Scorpions, not exclusively, obviously, but I did listen to them. And I just thought that the guy had like a speech impediment. I did not realize that he was German and just could not pronounce things correctly. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Either way.
Klaus Meine,
Yes.
the singer of the Scorpions, I listened to an article from him, and he was talking about how English is the language of rock. Because he's like, rock you like a hurricane. And then he said, rock you like a hurricane in German. And there's no way that would ever work
Translate.
in any song ever. I can't speak German, but if you say rock you like a hurricane in German, there's no way to make that into a song. And that was his point. He's like, we sing in English because it's a more musical language.
Yeah, I can see that. So is Italian.
Is it?
Yeah, man. But like Italian is, I mean,
Spanish is great too.
yeah, Italian, Spanish, all Latin-based languages. That's where it's kind of like, it's like the language that was around before the Tower of Babel, and then we got German after that.
I don't remember the context
in
of this
biblical
conversation.
times.
I don't remember the context of this conversation, but I remember somebody talking about why do so many foreign language artists use English, and what you're talking about, the musicality, but also the flexibility of English, being able to like invent new words and people,
Yes.
and also pop culture being a lot of English.
I feel like English
lot of
does have a lot
lingo.
of filler words too,
Well,
where other
that's the
languages
thing.
do
Let's say
not.
it's hardest language to learn is English.
Yeah,
What?
Yes.
Yes, for other people. yeah.
Yes. Well, for other people.
I don't know. They tell me that Mandarin is fairly difficult.
Also, that I'll say both.
And so I always thought that Chinese was the hardest language to learn
Well,
because there's the words, there's the pinyin, and then there's the symbols.
I thought it was mostly the writing system that was the difficult part.
I don't know.
Hashtag at smiley face. So
we're gonna
Smiley emoji.
download Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, we tried to see
Yeah.
the Rosetta Stone when we were in London, but we missed it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because your timing was.
Yeah, I didn't take into account
not-
that we were 5 hours off. We got there closing time.
So he definitely sings better. He speaks English better through singing. Klaus.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It's funny.
No,
go,
no?
you guys
Okay.
go and listen to Scorpions,
And then listen
great
to an
songs,
inter-
but
then listen to an
really
interview.
listen to him sing, and you could hear that it's he's got an accent. It's
He's
far
got a
out.
thick German accent, yeah. But then there's also the offshoots of the Scorpions, the Michael Schenker Band and Uli John Roth, which aren't mentioned on that list, I know, but they deserve mentioning.
But the second band on this list, they do not sing in English, and that is Rammstein.
Mm.
And they're, I would say that they're relatively new in the scope of Scorpions. They've been around a long time, but I guess 2000s was like their really big splash. But obviously Du Hast, I'll just read what you wrote. I'm not going to do it like the Geordie Files where Jordan just doesn't read anything I write.
Butcher everything.
Industrial metal icons known for their explosive live shows and songs like Du Hast. Their theatrical style and German lyrics made them global superstars. And I remember listening to them when I was, in my wee teens.
Everybody's heard of Rammstein.
Yeah. And they are unapologetically themselves. And Rammstein.
So I always heard
Frankenstein.
that Du Hast, right? So the lyrics were like Du Hast. It's basically saying it was a love
Hast.
song, actually.
Du Hast me.
As German, as German language does not sound like, I guess that's how love is in German. But so I just looked up Du Hast. What is the story behind the song Du Hast Rammstein? Though the song is filled with scant lyrics, you have me, you asked me, and I said nothing. Du Hast explores the detriments of marriage and the developing separation and resentment drawn from long-term relationship.
Wow. Not a love song.
No, anti-love song.
Kind of like
Du Hast me.
Kind of like Outkast's that one song, Hey Yeah. So it's not really a love song at all, but people always think of it as like a funny song to dance to. But
Yeah, Andre 3000, man.
Yeah.
So
Not German.
not German.
Not German.
not German. Far from.
Sorry, I brought it up.
So those
No,
were
it's
the
okay.
two that I knew on that first bit of your list here. So if you got yours up, I'll let you take the next two.
I will take the next two. So Kevin, knows this band here. So next on the list was Accept.
Oh, except
Yeah, see, he
Balls to
lit
the
up.
wall.
Except
Right,
what?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
pioneering heavy metal band, influential on the development of speed and thrash metal. Balls to the Wall is their classic.
Balls to the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
their album cover was the
big
the
balls.
singer holding a pair of balls in his hand. Like he
I'm-
just tore them off of somebody and walked away with them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've-
It's pretty harsh.
For somebody.
yeah, for somebody.
That sounds like a love song again.
Yeah, he's getting ready to put him against the wall.
So the next band is, I don't know if you may have heard this band before, Halloween.
Yep, heard of Halloween?
So founders of the power metal genre, inspiring bands like Blind Guardian and Dragon Force. So
Those sound like anime cartoons.
They do.
no, that's Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Balls to the wall.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
Yeah, they're new. I think aren't they a newer band?
It's like a spin-off of Transformers
I
or
think it's something new.
Voltron.
There's an anime called Fire Force.
So they were. Yeah, I remember.
We need a picture of Paul with his hair spiking in the back going, and then the background zooming in behind him.
Yeah.
So they were big in the. I think remember in the '80s, Halloween. They were like, and I think they're.
I feel like I do recognize that name.
I think the T-shirts were like a guy with a pumpkin head, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. So, but I couldn't tell you a song though. I know of them, and that's about it.
I feel like I only stumbled on them.
But I don't
preparing for like.
But I didn't
Halloween
know that they were
stuff.
actually German though. So I mean, unless
Germans are fairly harsh. I mean, like what's the most famous German folk tale? Like Hansel and Gretel. Some old lady shoved him into an oven. It's not traumatic for children.
Yeah, German
That's-
folklore is always like, don't forget to make your bed or the gremlin will steal your nutsack. Like, it's like weird shit.
Yeah, weird stuff like that. Yes.
But I feel like that's
Dreaded
Europe in general
nutsack gremlin.
because the Dutch
Jeez.
have Sinterklaas, and Sinterklaas is their Santa Claus, and the whole folklore with that is if you are bad, Sinterklaas will come into your home, throw you in a sack, and take you back to Spain with him and put you into slavery.
Sinterklaas lives in Spain and he has got a child
Listen,
labor.
buddy,
Why does he gotta go away to
I have
Germany?
no
Isn't there
idea.
other
I'm
places?
just telling you what I know. And then you have Lil
That's a
Peep.
far way to go,
Then you
man.
have not Lil Pete. That's a rapper. It's something.
Sinterklaas and Lil Pete will take you away.
Something Pete is like his little elf helper. And
Little Wayne, Sinterklaas took Little Wayne back to Spain.
Anyway, it's some super racist shit, but yeah.
Sinterklaas and Lil Wayne fall mainly on the plane in Spain.
That's insane.
Oh, we should keep going.
Yes.
But yeah, so like this is the Santa Claus for the Dutch kids. And they hang, and you got the Germans, they're just hanging pickles in their tree.
They hang pickles in their tree?
Yeah, that's the thing. Put little pickles in their tree, and that's how they dress their tree.
Nice.
And they put the presents in the tree, not under it.
In it.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
but
those
back
you-
to Octoberfest.
those Germans are harsh.
Because
You can't-
European Christmases are just as scary as anything in Halloween here.
If you live in Germany, you can't get your present without getting poked in the eye with a tree.
Yeah. Watch where you put that pickle. So yeah,
Germans.
so
Or Sinterklaas will get you.
yeah. so
when I was a little kid, my dad had a good friend. His name was Sicky. It was his nickname, Sicky, and he was from German, and he had a heavy German accent. And I was a little kid. My dad used to take us over there because he had a pool, and it would tire us out, so my dad could have some private time. But
Dad's private time.
like I remember sitting there, and he had a heavy German accent. He's like, "Your beer, American beer, tastes just like water.
you girly man.
I drink it all day when I work at the yard." And this guy was like tan, like like Joe Perry tan in the recent interview. And yeah, it was like it was a
settle
super
down.
big cut. Like he's like, I drink it all day, and then when I want to get drunk, I go inside and I go to my bar. He had a big bar in his living room.
My kind of guy.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh.
Sicky. His name was Xavier Sickinger.
Sicky. It's a good nickname.
Called him Sicky.
So do you want to continue there?
Oh, is it my turn?
I'm sure you know a couple of those on the next one.
I do.
Pop 1980s stuff. I remember a lot of these one.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you even had the Peter Schilling bonus.
That's right.
Yeah, Nina.
Of course, with her 99 balloons.
99 Luft balloons,
They were,
of course.
Yes, they're lufty. Very lufty.
Which
Like-
obviously became a worldwide hit in both German and English.
Absolutely. That was like the early days of MTV.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
like the
oh, yeah.
third video ever shown on MTV or something
Yeah,
like
crazy.
What version do you like better, the German version or the English version?
I don't know. I feel like the German version it hits harder just because it's so like I feel like all punk rock should be delivered in German.
Well, no,
that,
yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense because it's punkier in German.
Yeah.
Because she's singing about nine balloons.
Yeah,
Or is that? Oh wait. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
99 Dustloff balloons.
that was beautiful, Kevin.
There you go.
But yeah,
I think you should put
I
that
don't
in
know.
the set
I
list.
prefer it in German. I think it's nice. Next is Falco. So I love Falco.
Yeah.
Right? Rock Me Amadeus. Rock Me Amadeus. Who's a composer. Did you know that? Now you do.
Was he German?
Mr. Mozart.
Yeah, technically Austrian, but huge in German language pop. And of course, Rock Me Amadeus was a global chart topper. Yeah, Falco.
I forgot all about Falco.
Yeah, man.
That's a song you turn up in the car, man. That's a jam.
I don't even think they're a one-hit wonder. I think they had a couple other
Yeah, Falco's done a bunch.
big hits.
Yeah.
And then Peter Schilling, of course, known for Major Tom, and NDWG classic.
But he didn't sing. That song was all in English, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't.
I think he's just German by
ChatGPT.
German by blood, I suppose. But
Okay.
I don't think he did anything really in German. Okay,
Yeah.
next one's Devin.
Yeah.
All right, Devin.
He's a little busy there.
Who else is big from
Yeah,
Germany?
he's a
Why
little
am I
busy.
next?
Devin's got a whole chemistry kit going
Dude,
on.
I'm doing a science fair project over here.
Yeah,
He's
he's
Breaking Bad.
project's due tomorrow.
He's breaking bad over there.
The project was due 10 minutes ago.
Testing the combustibility of.
So
I
we
got
know.
it to
oily
work
things.
though. I got it to work though.
Good job.
So we know.
Thank you, Tracy.
We could tell.
Yes. So we know this is the next group here is definitely stuff that is in Kevin's playlist for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This
Yeah.
is on in his car right now.
That's right. Electronic and industrial innovators.
I love EDM.
So do you want to take a stab at what you think might be on that
No,
list?
I have no idea what's on there.
Craftwork.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard of Kraftwerk. Yep.
I have heard of Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is some old school stuff. Pioneers of electronic music. They're minimalistic robotic sound influenced synth pop, techno, and hip hop.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's weird. It's
that's
weird.
gangster.
This is before internet.
OG EDM.
You see, before the internet, and you actually saw what people were behind the music. Like, oh shit, these white guys were behind that music. You know, and it's like kind of crazy.
I remember now that we're talking about German people.
What a segue.
We're talking about
Just
German
now?
culture,
Well,
particularly.
a memory flashed into my head. Back in the day when I used to do sound for a living, I did sound for a DJ called D-Light. And apparently this D-Light person was a huge international DJ. And we were on Washington Avenue on Miami Beach, and it was in the 90s. And they had, this is when lasers were first getting introduced.
Ooh.
And people were taking lasers out of government machines and hospital things, and they
So
were
they're
doing,
Turning them into light shows.
turning them into light shows. Yes.
Laser.
Giving out free LASIK surgery.
Yep. They were very careful with it because it was before they powered them down, so it wouldn't burn your eye holes out.
Yeah, what-
So what these guys did was, I don't know where we were, but it was some huge venue on Washington Avenue, and they what they did was they set up two lasers and then mirrors everywhere, and it made the whole place look like it had neon all around them.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
as hell.
It was really cool. It
I
took
wanna
them
see
like
that.
8 hours to set it up, but it was really cool.
So when was this in the 80s?
Probably the 90s.
Early
man,
90s.
I'd say.
Early
Yeah.
90s.
Man, this is back when Coke was good down
Yeah.
there.
It
So
was actually.
God, yeah. Yeah.
so wait,
Take me back.
D-Light.
D-Light. DEE/LITE.
Is that they had the song "Groovin' As a Heart"?
But that was the first time I ever got
No.
introduced to the whole EDM.
No, Groove in the Heart
dance thing.
is 80s for sure. Maybe.
No, that's not. No, they weren't.
But by the time he wanted, they were willing to have me do sound for him. They were probably a has-been from the 80s.
Or Groove in the Heart is like disco. Yeah.
D-Light.
that.
Yeah, the dude was wearing a diaper on stage. That was his uniform.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I never heard of D-Light
All right.
except
All
for
right,
that
Paul.
day.
I'm gonna give it
Never
credit
listened
where
to
it's
him
due.
before. or after.
Thank you. Where's the ding? Check mark.
Didn't Parliament Funk have a guy that had a diaper?
Yes.
Yeah, I went to one of those shows.
That's so you can just take a dump and not even miss a note.
That's right. The bass is hitting that hard.
The bass did hit that hard.
That's right. Back when those huge trumpet style low end.
I'm just gonna say this,
speaker
and
cabinets.
I'm not gonna go on a tirade about it. But when I saw Parliament Funk played for 35 minutes before George Clinton decided to come out on stage in like a dirty white shirt and gym shorts.
Really?
And just howl into a microphone, completely obliterated. And I mean, I loved it because it's like nostalgic for me, but the show generally terrible.
It would probably.
And this
he was
is
doing
this
lines
is
with
20
the
years
talent
ago.
buyer, and then they just finished it, and he had to go out on stage.
Yeah, people were chanting for George Clinton. 35 minutes in, the band is just, doing a funk groove, and then he just appears. Hilarious. Awesome. Good stuff. PCU. Great movie. Go watch it.
Crazy. Yeah, PCU. That's a great movie. Talk about politically correct things. Not to get segue too much. Is interesting that movie came out in the 90s.
Wait, you're on this show talking about political correctness?
That's
Are you
right.
Sure that's what you want to do?
No. But again,
The whole thing is
how?
going to come to a screeching halt.
Yeah, let's get back on
turn left.
Germans. Let's get back on Germans.
Let's
there.
make fun of Germans again.
Yeah.
They can take it.
Yeah, I don't know these
Yeah.
other two
They have a lot
bands.
to atone
I don't
for.
know these other two bands, Brad. Tangerine Dream.
I don't know them. No.
Tangerine Dream, yeah, they're huge.
Okay, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, they made a bunch of popular songs.
Okay.
Yeah, they were key figures in the development of ambient and electronic music with a massive discography and influence on film scores.
Oh, there you go. See?
Okay.
Brad, you're smart.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the
these
glasses.
glasses. It's this glasses.
Imagine how
glass.
smart he'll be when it gets down to the ankle.
He could see so much better with those glasses.
Yeah, maybe when I get down to the ankle, I'll go into chug mode so that you can see the boot
You
turn.
want to see the boot turn?
And it can
This is a
bubble.
specific technique.
Yeah. So,
Very specific.
I just
technique.
can't.
That sounds like
Beer Fest.
Ankle Chug. It sounds like it could be a band name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ankle
a
chug.
German punk rock band.
Ankle Chug.
Ankle
It sounds
chug.
German already.
Ankle chug.
Ankle Chug.
Uncle Chug.
I'm gonna send this last one back over to you, Paul.
Oh, you wanted me to try to even pronounce this?
Yeah. Where's Jordan? Let's get her to read this.
Yeah. Ask her tomorrow to read this. All right, ask her. Right.
yeah,
So
no.
when you're on your show, and see. All right. So I'm going to give it a shot here. Einstrunde New Batan. What do you think?
Well, it sounds like a stroke to me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all right. Just coronary out there. Experimental industrial band used for unconventional instruments like scrap metal to create their sound. Sounds
Rap
like
metal? Wait, let me
That sounds like the Brad Brock band.
see if I can do this with a little more realistic German sound.
Yeah. Give Jordan that one to see if she can.
Einstruzende Neubauten.
So they have a new button.
That's
You weren't harsh enough.
possibly closer.
Einsteinzende. Na button.
Einsterzand.
Speaking of that,
Ein-
the only thing that reminds me is
I think
like,
it's Einsterzand. New Botson, yeah.
wait, did you get the correct text? So it was for sure it was Kevin.
I have what
Maybe
you
it was
said,
just
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I didn't have it pulled up because honestly, I was scared that Logic would.
It's because
Oh,
Kevin,
shut it
Kevin
down.
doesn't pay for his ChatGPT, so it was like, oh, we're gonna give you the free version.
Yeah, they gave
the
me the
search.
free version of the search, which was
Mid
lame,
GPT.
ultra lame.
It's like we're gonna give you a ChatGPT 1.0.
I
Where the
write,
G stands for gay.
I write my own. I write my own copy, and I say it with my real voice.
The only thing that reminds me, Brad, is from the movie Cool Runnings when the guys were trying to mimic the Germans. It's like Eins Fein, they're trying to say the whole spiel that they're talking about when they're trying to emulate the Germans. So they were the top bobsledders.
Yep.
Back to German. So there we go.
Well,
Jamaican.
see, the advantage of being a Jamaican at the Winter Olympics is they can find you. Because you stand out like a Jamaican in the snow.
Right now, you're Jamaican me crazy. Okay.
Well,
Oh, you guys need a moment alone? I'm gonna
Anyway,
be alone here.
that was a
with
good
this
movie.
beer.
It is based on a true story.
That's right.
They actually went.
Oh,
you did?
Hopefully caught that on.
I heard it in my headphones.
I
so
heard
it's
it.
definitely on
I
there.
heard it too.
Yeah.
That's the toe. The
You're,
toe
you're
bubble.
not doing your toe twist technique properly.
Toe bubble opening for ankle chug.
Oh, we might be onto something here, guys.
We got to start our own
Ins and
Octoberfest.
outs of chugging.
Ankle chug.
So I don't know the rest of the stuff here. Honorable mentions, and Lou Bega is not on the honorable mentions.
Yeah, I'm real pissed about that. Lou Bega, Mambo number 5, German.
He's from South America.
But I do like this.
No, he is not.
With a name like Bega?
I do. It's funny. Is that
That's not a German name.
It's like
just
you
so
mentioned,
know.
Kevin. Is those
That was probably not even
Born
his
in
real name.
Germany, German citizen.
How do you know? Are you German?
9.
Oh, there you go, folks.
That could be the new Magellan. Are you Jellin? Jellin like Magellan. Are you German? I sure am German. I'm German all the way home.
What?
Nah, it sounded better in my head.
So Brad's right. Oh.
Thank you.
Munich.
Home of
Munich.
Oktoberfest.
Oh wow.
He's a
Oktoberfest.
munition.
All right, I think it's happening, guys. I'm going to have to do the turn.
Uh-oh, here we
So
go.
focus on me.
All
Focus
right.
on me.
Here it is. The Brad Brock invented ankle turn DOS boot technique.
Oh.
Brad Brockenstein.
And you do it right. It only works when you chug it. Oh, God.
Talk about who's having a stroke.
Yeah.
That sounds like most of my life. So
For people that didn't hear, Tracy said it sounded like a toilet.
yeah.
Are you drinking out of the toilet again?
Out of all my years, the last 10 have been not in the toilet.
Oh, that would be a
Nice.
good chugging contest. And drink out of like
Oh.
a tiny toilet.
Ooh.
I do.
Tiny toilet
We
chugging.
need to stay on focus because I was just going to say, I do have little garbage cans that are also cups.
Oh,
Bro,
there you
tiny
go.
toilet featuring little garbage can. That's
Oh,
next on the lineup.
Yeah, that
yeah, I
sounds
feel like that's a rap battle.
yeah, exactly.
Tiny toilet.
Next up, tiny toilet and little garbage can.
And
Yeah.
closing out his old dirty
Chinatown.
bastard.
There you go. Yeah.
Thursday night in Chinatown.
Oh my
Yeah. So Lou Bega. Yeah. Tell us about Lou Bega.
What do you want to know?
Who did Mambo number 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was 1 through 4 like?
Well, I know I need a little Tina in my life, and Jessica, here I am.
Fair.
Little bit of me makes a little bit of you makes me your man.
Whoa.
Well, there you go. Poetry.
Yeah.
Are you adding that to the set list?
Lou
And it's
Bega,
Mambo
amazing.
You should add
number
it to the
5,
set
number
list.
Finest.
I'm pretty sure. So, have you guys had
there a
Ricky
Monica in
Bolafay on
there?
your show yet? And you gotta get into those guys, because when Ricky does his solo show, he does these like great mashups. They're really really good, and he'll go like from punk rock into like stuff like Mambo number 5, and for a time, him and I were playing Blue Point in Tequesta, locally here in Florida. And so they have 2 stages because they would at that time they would have music all day long. So I would go and I would play the morning show, or vice versa. Like he would play the morning show and then I'd show up and sit on the other stage. But in doing that, I would always hear his last set. And so, it is this great looping show. But yeah, he would just do these great mashups. And I remember he like dived into Mambo number 5. And everybody's just enjoying their crab cakes and their bullshit. And so, but I was listening and I was like, this kid's on some other shit, man. This is amazing.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ricky Bolafay. Check him out. Jams and Cocktails podcast. Been a guest a couple of times.
They did a train on the train tour right now, right?
No, they finished it up.
Oh, they finished.
Oh,
it.
those
Yeah.
are the train tour guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that episode. That was super cool.
Yeah, man. Super cool guys, living the dream. Really, genuinely living the dream. They go out there and they do it. Caution to the wind. And it was actually a really great episode. They're doing cool shit. Like Dominic's got a book coming out, and Ricky's doing their thing. It's just
I was impressed that they're taking a
stuff.
train on a tour to a town that they don't have a show in, and then they got a show.
yeah. They did work with a booking agent this go around. So it was pre-booked, but it's all contingent on the train station because they don't, they're just rolling in. and like who can bring them a sound system. Sometimes they didn't even have a sound system. They were just jamming in the backyard, like kind of things like that. So it's, and they relied on selling merch and tips. And, sometimes they'd get a guarantee, whatever. But it was all proximity to the train station.
That's so cool.
Really just a very cool story. So go check that out. Shameless plug.
They need a busking rig.
Right. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have something. But
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun. Cool stories.
Yeah,
I want to read the book so bad. I'm like chomping at the bit. I
that episode.
pre-ordered it. I'm ready.
And they do their donations by mile or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
they have like the buy a mile program
Yeah.
where you can go and you just buy a mile on their Venmo and they shout you out. It's so they're very, very forward thinking in that space of, we're just getting out there
Train tours.
playing
Who would've
music.
thought?
Troubadours. True troubadours.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Shameless plug. Check them out.
There you go.
And his name again is?
That group is DDRB, which is Dominic Delaney and Ricky Bolafé.
There you go.
Yeah.
Catch him
sounds
near
really
a train station.
Train
near you.
traveling folk
Can't
duo,
do that.
I think, is their big SEO.
I hope they be careful around the bright line.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
that's right. Train traveling.
they're
folk
running
duo.
the Amtrak, man.
No.
They're not doing the bright line thing.
They were definitely down on Thomas, though.
What?
Oh, that twisty thing isn't going your way. anymore.
This sounds like the toilets on the cruise ship.
Thomas the train?
I get Thomas the train, but what do you mean? Okay, whatever.
Never mind. Anyway.
Something about going down on Thomas.
Y'all talk
No.
about running a
What?
train?
Yeah,
What's
what?
going on here?
Yeah, who's doing a train?
Have some respect for Sir Topham Hatt.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, my
Yes.
G. Bro, do you remember when George Carlin was the narrator for that?
Yeah.
He was the conductor, man.
Yeah.
The only one I know is Ringo.
Ringo also.
Also,
Oh, Ringo was the conductor.
Yeah, Johnny Ringo. Johnny Ringo
Johnny
was...
Carlin. Fuck, I'm drinking too much Dow's food. George Carlin was like the
Narrator,
ticket guy, right?
basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I wish
Yeah,
he
I
went
used
full.
to watch all those.
I wish he went full George
Thomas the
Carlin on that
Train.
show.
If you haven't seen Thomas the Train, it totally rocks.
It actually genuinely does. I watched it a lot as a kid. I have a bunch of VHSs of it.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'd watched it like all day yesterday.
That'll tell you how long ago it was available. It's on
He was
VHS.
way too baked. He forgot to change the channel.
I mean, if Thomas comes on, I'll sit my ass down and watch.
Yeah. Thomas the Train.
Yes.
Awesome.
I've watched a lot of those episodes with the kids, obviously growing up. So I think we have a lot of toys still. We were very much a Thomas household.
So, what other German bands have we got on this list?
Wait a
Well,
minute. Before we jump, I don't know. There's not a whole lot more.
Let's finish
really.
this segment before we.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Honorable mention.
Just 50-minute segment.
Blind Guardian,
Okay.
Can, pioneers of krautrock, as you called
Those are
it,
the ones I saw.
highly experimental 1970s movement, new, NEU.
Is that the name of the band? Highly Experimental 1970s Movement?
No, that was the
that
band
was-
Can.
That'd be a good name. though.
Can.
I'm
Sounds
gonna-
like a German
while-
name of
while
a
you go
band.
through
Yeah,
that,
right.
Highly
That's the English
Experimental
translation
Movement.
of
while you go through that, I'm
They
gonna
have a
look up
German word for
krautrock and get a definition
Yeah,
because now I want to know.
Is that like a legit thing, right?
I'm gonna look it
Another
up.
band
So
called
you carry
New,
your thing.
influential
Krautrock.
krautrock band known for their motoric beat, inspiring David,
Motorboating beat?
inspiring David Bowie and post-punk bands. That should be a band. you need to
Krautrock
check.
inspired David Bowie?
That's what I said. Modern Talking, 1980s pop band duo that achieved massive international success, especially in Europe and Asia.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Modern Talk.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Modern
also
Talking.
Modern English. You might have, maybe that might be, might not understand.
maybe.
I think it was a bigger band name. So,
I don't know about that one, but maybe.
yeah. All right. So, what you got?
So krautrock was an experimental rock subgenre that emerged in West Germany in the late 60s and early 70s, characterized by a blend of electronic avant-garde and psychedelic rock elements to create a distinct sound for a new German identity. It was known for hypnotic rhythms, cosmic soundscapes, and innovative use of electronic instruments and tape loops. Laying groundwork for genres like ambient and techno. Key artists include Can, Kraftwerk, Tangerine Dream, and Newell.
Oh.
So yeah,
Krautrock.
So-
The predecessors to our modern dance music.
So, does it say when that term was coined?
Yes, in the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
late
it-
60s,
sorry,
early
I-
70s.
He was here the whole time.
I,
The whole time?
I blinked there for a minute. It was a butterfly effect. So
You getting a contact high from me over here?
I think so, actually.
Maybe.
So that term then predated. My point is yacht rock.
Predated.
Oh my
it by,
God, Christ! I think
15
yacht rock
years.
just happened 5 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the pandemic coined yacht rock.
What?
No, yeah, but
Yeah.
Right,
kraut-
but just
krautrock
in the
rock,
in the
you know,
coining of
yeah,
that
like
kind of
terminology. Yeah, but yeah, interesting. So krautrock before yacht rock.
I love that though. Kraut rock is like my favorite thing. I want to cut
Sauerkraut rock.
I want to cut a record in kraut rock
Kraut
genre.
rock. Redo some of your songs in the kraut rock sound.
That's right.
I'm gonna do it.
Speaking
I like
of
it.
other Germans, you have some news to talk about that is actually ties into this episode
I
about.
have some German-related news.
You do.
Are you
about-
sure?
Germans and Canadians.
Okay. Oh,
God damn! Come on, Kevin. This is your show, man.
I've completely lost my mind. Apparently,
Where are your notes?
You're also going to hide.
Where is your
He's also
Jordan?
gonna contact
I didn't
too.
know we were going to talk about this in this episode.
Well, wasn't our whole text today?
Yes. Well,
yes,
guess
folks.
what?
This is how we prepare.
I'm very excited.
It's a really great mashup. This is a really great coming together story.
I'm very excited about the fact last night I was on Instagram or somewhere on whatever gram, Faceplant or something, and I watched a video
About a gram on faceplant.
of Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson announcing the fact that they're going back on tour for the first time in 10 years after saying they would never perform again. Of course, we all know Neil, Peart, the driving force behind their band, passed away, and there is no replacing him. And there's still no replacing him. But what they're going to do is, the story that I heard from Geddy was that his bass tech was working with this band. And actually, this is the drummer that had performed with Jeff Beck, did 60 shows with Jeff Beck. And the ability to be very Neil Peart-like was brought to the attention of Geddy, and they went and they met this woman. And she's from Germany. It's Anika Nilles, who is going to be the drummer for Rush for this 7-city tour that they're doing in 2026.
She's crazy good. I watched a couple of, and what I can, my word, if I'm going to choose one word to describe her, it's effortless. Her drumming is effortless. It really is reminiscent of Neil Peart.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And
She's
she's
going to
young.
nail it.
And she's young.
She's going to totally nail it. And but when I was watching videos of her, I'm sitting back thinking, she's going to get to play on Neil Peart's drum set.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes,
You think they're gonna- they
are
out
going
with
to
all of
pull
that?
that out of
Small
storage.
Falls.
Is that confirmed?
I am predicting that here live on our recorded show.
Okay.
But but because they brought in the fact that Neil's family is actually, adding their blessing to this whole thing.
That's huge.
How could they not? I mean, right now, the entire marketing team at DW is staying up 24/7 trying to figure out how they're going to. Maybe they'll just make all new Neil Peart drums just for this tour.
You guys, if you've never seen Neil Peart's drum setup, go on YouTube right now and find. It's the most insane shit I've ever seen in my life. It's the 360. If you want to get into like what he was doing at the end of times,
Yeah.
it's 360. There's digital drums. There's all kinds of shit on there, And like back in the day, his drum set was impressive. But what he left when he decided to punch his ticket is just absurd.
A great way to see what you're talking about is to go on YouTube and watch Neil's appearance on Late Night with David Letterman.
Oh yes, that is a good one. Yeah,
Because it's just him,
Yep. He did a whole song.
and he did the whole solo. And then he goes around to the back, and the whole thing rotates. So now the
Yes.
back is the front. And then he does it again. I mean, he could just literally stand still, and the whole drum could rotate, and he could do
Yeah,
his
the
fill.
digital drums. He was like
was
queuing up
unbelievable.
like loops and
Hit-
all the shit he
hit
had.
a drum cat that he was doing all this stuff. And the crazy thing about this drummer is 360, and he's got a drum cat, which is basically an electric marimba on his right side after his low floor toms, and he's playing like this, and then he just goes, and he hits a key on the one marimba like perfect, and then he hits a different one. Not even looking. This guy was a machine.
Yeah.
And he's irreplaceable. He's an
Huge
unbelievable
shoes
drummer.
to fill.
Yeah.
But if anybody's gonna do it, this chick, I hate even to say that because she deserves more from me. But like this woman is an accomplished
machine-like
drummer, right? So she cuts records. She played with Jeff Beck. She has gone on international tours for her own original stuff. She's legit. This isn't just somebody they found. No, while she cut her teeth on YouTube, and that's how she became well known. She's been around the world doing this for ages. 42 years old. She's gonna slay it. It's gonna be unbelievable.
she can
Go
do
get your
that.
tickets
Yeah.
right now.
Pre-sale tickets are available now. Pre-sale is over like in days from now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like buy your tickets now. Go to rush.com and buy all the tickets except
Somebody
for the ones that I want.
commented that like their ticket was like $750.
Yeah, I can't. I really don't want to see how much those tickets are going to cost. But they've got travel packages and everything. So
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I grew up moving pictures was my first introduction to Rush.
my favorite album of theirs.
So good. Tom Sawyer, come on, man, get a grip. And then 2112 was
Unbelievable.
I would listen to it like I was listening to a storybook when I was a kid.
Or start of a podcast.
You were started to a takeover podcast.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, the start to the podcast, the end to the record.
It's an entire album. It's a concept album from start to finish.
So
It's
good.
amazing.
And you know, in what was really special about that is that Neil Peart was the heart and soul. He was the only songwriter,
the
lyrically,
lyricist.
you know, and so all of the ideas were his. So I think it's a really cool thing that his family is blessing this and that they're going to honor his memory. I think that's, you know, I was devastated when he died just because Rush is a huge part of my life, you know, as with a million people, millions. And to think that Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson had so much more to give, you know, that they would just not do anything ever again.
Well, they talked about that the spark was from the Taylor Hawkins tribute, show.
They
And
actually
so,
got back on
Yeah.
stage.
you know,
again
you
and
started
played.
like, and again, it's like
I realized it was
you-
possible.
You missed it. You missed that aspect in performing and these things, and you know, what I'm really interested in is, one aspect I'm glad it's not that she's she's definitely not a nobody. Okay, for one. Now, for most that are not in the know, obviously, even some drummers I've seen already commenting about they didn't know who she is, but
Everybody's
she's
gonna
been
know
around.
who she is now.
She's been around a while. You know, she's been on Drumeo, and
Right, yeah.
right. We've had Drumeo on the Drums and Rums podcast. Jared. So she's been in the know. Those who are like in that community, but I'm glad that she's also somebody who's not in the know. You know what I mean?
What's
I'm
so
glad it
cool
wasn't
about
like
her is, well, I mean, there's a million things that are
Yeah,
cool about her,
yeah.
but one thing that really stood out to me is that she has done so much in the background.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this will propel her into the mainstream. So whatever she does after this will be the biggest thing in her life. Because like you said,
Yeah.
there are many people that didn't know of her until now, but she has been
Yep.
laying waste to the drum community for years.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see what she brings to the table.
Yeah.
And like I said, by watching her videos, it's effortless. Her
Yeah.
drumming is effortless, and the way she moves in and out of
plays those
rhythms,
incredible
it's just
polyrhythms. It's like I don't even understand what she's doing.
it's clear that Neil was a influence. I mean, he's an influence on
And
every
all
drummer.
drummers, yeah.
But she captures it. I think
Yeah.
obviously Alex and Getty would not
No.
bring her into the mix if she did not do justice. And they've clearly jammed with her because, I just have this vision in my head of her sitting down with them for a jam and then being like, do you know Tom Sawyer? And then just busting in to that.
Yeah, well, you don't
just
sit
just
down with
blowing my
Alex
mind.
Lyson and
Yeah.
Geddy Lee without learning a few songs.
Right.
Have you ever heard of? Yeah. Have you ever heard of this song?
Yeah.
It just, I have, and if that's not the way it happened, I don't want to know how it actually happened.
And if you're a drummer and you never heard of Neil Peart, that doesn't exist.
Well, obviously, yeah. You know what they say?
No, I don't. Tell me.
How many drummers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
No, I haven't heard this one.
Yeah. 4. 3 to stand around while Neil Peart screws it in.
Oh my.
There you go.
Ah, that's a
There
perfect
you
drum segue.
Except it should have been.
So
Oh my God! Why aren't you playing for Rush, Devin?
Yeah.
More
Yeah, you go.
rushy for sure.
All I have my soundboard.
Hit me up.
But yeah, I'm glad and
Oh, by the way, she's German. I think that ties it all
that was the whole
together
point.
now.
Yeah, the whole point of the segue.
She's German.
tie that back in there. So but yeah, it's cool. You guys know you can't be away from that stuff for long, and they get back out there and play. So I mean, if we can argue, is it still a tribute band or this whole thing about?
No, it's going to be Rush. But
life?
the other thing
But
too
somebody
that they're
called-
doing is not. Of course, they have a new drummer, but Geddy Lee has mentioned that he's going to add a keyboard player to the band.
Well, he's not doing all that fancy footwork anymore.
Well, I've
He's
got
getting up there in age.
I can tell you if I at times in my life when I was younger, I did play in bands that did extremely complex music, and that's hard. And so, like, for those of you who aren't well equipped, well aware, same thing.
Yeah.
Geddy Lee, the bass player of Rush, sings, plays bass, plays keyboard with his right hand, plays a different keyboard with his left hand, and then plays a third keyboard with his foot. And so all that live is a lot to keep track of. And
he's Canadian also.
and he's Canadian.
Right.
So those Canadians make good music, though.
Yeah.
That's not a strike against them.
True.
They have
Mouse,
they have
Canadian.
round bacon though. That's really ham. I don't get that. But so I, having experience with playing insanely incredible music, I have a sneaking suspicion that Geddy had his people set up his rig, and he was like, "What the fuck was I thinking? This is hard. Let's get some other keyboard players in
Yeah.
here."
Yeah.
One keyboard player could make Getty's job so much easier.
Exactly. And then the comical way that they explained it is so that they can perfect their dance moves on stage while Geddy's out front, which is so Rush.
So the video you're talking about of them sitting in the studio making the announcement, I thought was interesting that they never mentioned Neil's name. They talked, but they never actually said Neil's name, right? But they talked that they were going to go back and tour. They did all this stuff, and they never really mentioned her name either. But they danced around about
In watching them, the thing that I saw is that it's still too soon for them to
for
even
sure.
say that name, Neil.
Yeah, I feel like that's. I mean, 5 years. That's still pretty fresh. And
5 years or 30 years.
since
plus,
when did Neil get in the band? I mean, like it was in the late 70s.
right? Yeah, so 40.
So
years,
they've been making
right?
music with this man for 40 plus years.
I'm not going to judge them
There's
for
no way.
not wanting to break down and cry during
It looked like they were
during
close.
a really
couple of-
happy
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
It looked like they were close throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, we'll see. I mean, I'm glad I had the opportunity to see Rush.
And isn't that
Years
encouraging that people would actually miss a drummer if he was gone?
I'm not sure about you though, but I 9.
Fair enough.
That's right. So, all right. So, are we Octoberfest out of it?
We have
Just about.
We're not done festing.
Let's go for it.
Oh, what we got to do? The twisting technique is there. Oh, look at that. He's working that air bubble action and chugging like a pro.
That's a man who knows how to take it down.
Pardon me?
I always cheer Kevin on each year. Kevin had his third consecutive year on Rocktoberfest Jams and Cocktails episode. And I'm proud of you, buddy.
My spectacular loss at the chugging contest.
Nobody, first of all, Derek beats everyone all the time. I swear to God, if Derek drank beer, he would still ice us.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like beer, so he always does like hard lemonade or a hard root beer or something crazy.
Well, listening to Kevin's response when he talked about last year, Derek the boot was Jameson and ginger.
Yeah, it was ginger ale and Jameson. He was drinking an entire boot of mixed drink.
Kevin was impressed.
And Ellie wanted nothing to do with it. She was like, "No, it's bullshit. It's not drinking beer." It's like he just drank like 9 Jameson and ginger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well,
That's
Ellie would
impressive.
die if she drank all that.
Did he stay the night after that, or did he go home?
Oh God, I don't even know. I don't know
werewolf.
if I stayed the night at my house that night.
Well,
The best part of that was last week, listening back was like, yeah, I don't even remember how Kevin's like, yeah, I remember the start of the episodes. And then Brad's like, I don't even remember. And even if I actually ended the episode, it's still streaming.
it's streaming till tomorrow.
Listen, there have been nights where I've like woken up in the middle of the night and was like, oh my God, I don't think I ended the stream. I don't even think. And I go and all the lights are out, all the cameras are off. Like a professional crew came in and shut the whole joint down. And I was like,
it's the Keebler elves.
I was like,
It's muscle
wow.
memory.
It was funny because when we did the takeover, I was actually genuinely scared that it wouldn't stop the live from the YouTube
So
end.
just be running.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wasn't logged in.
Oh,
Obviously.
you weren't able to go. I do have it set to auto start and auto end. So
okay.
it was good.
Yeah, because on OBS, all I have is go, and I don't have a stop. Because if you stop sending feed, it doesn't necessarily mean it just
Yeah,
stops.
I do have it set to as soon when you stop feeding
It scared me because it
ends.
took a minute.
Yeah.
It was delayed. I was like,
Yeah.
I was watching.
I feel like there's like a 12-second delay, even directly to YouTube, which is
Yeah, there's multiple
Interesting,
different levels of delay depending on if you're casting it or if you're watching on a phone or whatever.
yeah.
Well, cool. So this is Octoberfest.
It was
Our version of it,
It
I
was.
guess.
This is our
So,
version of Oktoberfest.
You guys, would it be okay if I came back next week?
Oh, I think that's absolutely. That's a great idea.
And also, would it
Good
be
segue.
okay if maybe I didn't drink out of the boot again?
No, don't bring the booze.
No, you have to drink out of the boot. You should.
You can drink out of Kevin's shoe the
Because
next time.
technically, it will still be October, but I don't think I should be drinking. I don't think I should have
Oktoberfest
another
will be
Dawson.
You
done.
should drink out of a hat next time.
Technically, Oktoberfest is done. All
Drink
right,
out of the
right
go
now,
drink
so.
out of the toilet, the brown toilet, the turlet.
No, I don't. I don't think I'm gonna drink out of the turlet. I do have to admit,
If it's brown porcelain should be.
I went
called
in there
turlet.
barefoot, and while I was taking a leak, I was like, I don't know if I should be standing in here barefoot. But then I was like, oh no, I wear flip flops to the airport, so it's fine.
Oh, so you probably left something in there that wasn't there before on the
great.
floor with your
Jesus.
Ringworm.
airport feet.
That's for sure.
Great. Somebody get the Tenactin.
Kind of Italian
Fast
airport
actin to
stuff.
Nactin.
I even put my shoes on when I went in there. So,
Yeah.
I know. I've been to jail.
dude, man. Oh,
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
yeah. You don't not wear your shoes.
Even
in the
though that
bathroom.
doesn't have a shower, you need shower shoes in there.
Yeah.
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 You know the brand is like Bob Barker for those.
I'm gonna have-
Bob Barker
slides.
shower shoes? Really?
Yeah.
So-
Not the
that's
same Bob
genius.
Barker,
Hey,
but
so off the air, I'm going to have to ask you a question about jail because I went down a Reddit rabbit hole about jail and going into.
oh yeah, I'm happy
so-
to answer all your questions.
Doing some research.
Hit us
on
up
being
on the
in jail,
hotline
are you?
there. Brad will answer all your jail questions. What it's like to sleep in the same cell with Bubba. What happens if they take your blanket from you? Do you pee or sit down, stand in the toilet?
I'll tell you,
Yes.
all the Spanish I know is from my cellmate back in 2005.
And how badly do you beat your cellmate when he pees into the prison hooch toilet?
Well, that's a story for another time,
That's
I suppose.
That's right. Yeah.
Serious.
Tune in next week where Brad will tell you about all the.
I learned how to light a cigarette, and I learned how to make prison pizza. Next episode.
Ooh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
All
Rock on. Well,
Yeah.
now that we've got our cliffhanger,
Yes, that's right. So we didn't actually have to talk about Brad in this episode like you always accuse me of because he's actually here.
now, I don't have to accuse you of it. I just notice it.
Well,
And
let's.
as a matter of fact, I think we should have a pool as to how long it takes before this guy mentions Brad Brock.
Yeah, we should have a whole.
You guys talking about going in a pool?
There is no episode. I challenge any of you to watch an episode where he does not mention Brad Brock in it because it doesn't exist.
Well, I'm the biggest thing going on the planet right now.
Don't you know he pays us to mention his name?
Yes.
No, you never told me that.
That
I
Facebook
forgot
money.
to share this with you.
That Facebook money. It's rolling
Yeah,
in
that
deep.
Facebook. Oh man, yeah, yeah. That. Oh yeah. That and my returns from.
Well,
Spotify.
I look forward to all the prison grillings and the music grillings and the interview for
Can you
next
build
week.
a prison grill?
No,
But he knows how to like take a little.
but I
hammer
know a
and-
guy.
Yeah.
A prison grill just sounds like someone didn't yank the gold off your teeth yet.
You're gonna get prison grilled.
Wait,
though.
is that the grill you're talking about?
No.
Because I do know that. I do know how.
I
All
meant like to cook on in prison.
No, we don't do that.
No, they give you food there every day. You don't have to cook.
Yeah, pancake
I
Sunday.
know, but people be doing creative shit in there. They be innovating sometimes.
Where are you hearing about this?
People that have been to prison.
no, they do innovate.
He
That's
knows.
real.
Yeah,
Especially-
they do.
Especially if you got somebody putting a little something in your commissary, and you could get the good shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
The really good tuna packs.
yeah, you can get an actual bag of Doritos. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you crunch them up and put them in your soup and mix it good. Anyway, this has been. Apparently, this is an episode of the Riffs and Rhythms podcast. My name is Kevin McLaughlin, and this is
Paul Robertson, and I'm the Rhythms.
on it. Ideally, yes.
One of the episodes of all time.
Paul actually did sit in with me.
Let's talk about that next week.
There's our
you go.
second. We got double cliffhangers now. We got prison cigarettes and Paul on stage as our cliffhanger.
So don't forget to check out all of the social media stuff there. Hey, just become a Patreon member. We do actually put a lot of stuff up there for the Patreon members. There's actually a picture of us that we took at Bike Week of whether who believed who was the devil or the angel picture. You remember?
Oh, we did that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dottie's dying to find it. Dottie actually commented. So Dottie's a member of
on Sunday
the
night.
Patreon. Yeah. So she
last
had
day
some
of Bike
questions.
Week.
She dropped a comment on
2020.
there. So that's right. Yeah. So
5.
Bike Week, that's right. But yeah, check out the Patreon if you want to become a member. I think after 3-4 months, we'll throw you a shirt, actually being a member. So we got quite a few things trying to help us fund this podcast. Pay Devin, because he can buy a new laptop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so forth. Yeah. So check out all their stuff. We got a whole bunch of shows. Check out, follow your stuff, my stuff.
Yeah,
Blah, blah,
watch everything.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just get over it.
Ghost on the Ox, too.
Check out Ghost in the Ox. Check out JNC podcast. Check out the Tracy Show.
That's right.
It's all there.
It's on
for
TBS.
you to be
TBS.
had.
She's got a show and she
What,
doesn't know it.
TPS?
TBS.
Oh, TBS. Yes, on the Superstation.
That's right.
TBD on TBS.
Right after the Braves game.
That's right.
Thank you for tuning in. I am Paul Robertson, and this is.
I'm still Kevin McLaughlin.
I wasn't sure.
Thank you very much. Now get out.
Fuck off.
Watch the next episode.
9.